Ad Astra Abyss. Thank you for completing. Ad Astra Abyss. Ad Astra. One, two. Breathe. Faster. Okay, faster. Faster. Okay, faster. Watch out! Watch out! Ha! 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 Ah! Watch out! Coming at ya! Come on, Navia, focus!
Sorry everyone about the long wait. I actually went AFK for a bit, so I'm sorry about that. I am back. Just need to check something. Okay, go to YouTube real quick.
Coming at ya! A proper send-off! From this... Everybody stand back! Watch out! Hiya! Ha-ha! Ow! I'm fine.
Judgment is upon you. You stay condemned. Your penance is due. You stay condemned. Guilty. Has my time come?
Really? Really?
This should be where Kokomi said to meet her. Do you still remember this place? Paimon remembers we came by here last time we visited Watatsumi Island. That was back when you did your stint as captain of Swordfish too. Things on the island.
I really hate this game on a high scale level.
If the enemy outnumbers you, seek their weakness and exploit it. If you outnumber the enemy, seek unequivocal domination and crush them. Marauders on the waterfront are supplied by sea. Burning their ships is the path to success.
General Goro, sir, do you have a verdict?
More or less. From the directives left behind by Her Excellency, we can surmise that a Fatui ship is moored nearby. This explains their aggression. We could split into two.
Sir, shall I send for
Her Excellency.
Sir, we're just gonna.
Her Excellency.
Hey, Goro! What are you guys up to?
Captain, you've returned to Watatsumi Island.
That's great! Her Excellency's directives are as reliable as ever. You've arrived just in time. Recently, the remnants of the Fatui forces have been unusually active. We've been monitoring their movements, waiting in ambush here. Unfortunately, we don't have the manpower to split into two teams. Can we ask you to keep them occupied?
Hard to say no when it's the Fatui. Whatever they're planning, we won't let them get away with it.
Good. There's not. Watch yourselves.
Seems like there is.
Are you kidding?
Crisp. Watch out! Watch out! Ha!
I'm gonna lose myself in hell.
Watch out!
This quickly. Nowhere to run. In death, a new cycle begins.
Watch out!
There is literally way too many enemies for my ass to compete. Can you shut up? I'm literally trying to survive here. You saying that is not helping.
What's your problem? I guess I'm going home.
Freshness preserved.
Hey, do you know what? Neither do I. I already forgot.
Oh my god. They're still there.
You'll get frostbite.
Watch out! Coming at ya!
Have a load of this.
Ha
It's time for a flash freeze.
Coming at ya!
Chill to the bone. Now you're not going anywhere.
Oh, Rise.
Let's light it up! Adventure time! Teamwork is dreamwork!
Faster? Okay, faster. I didn't feel that. Coming at ya! Watch out! A proper send-off from the Spina with love. Orders given. Orders received. Faster? Okay, faster.
You need to hurry up.
Hey there! Hey there! Fire! Well, with rocks. Watch out!
Yeah. Let's light it up! Adventure time! Huh. Ha! Everybody stand back!
Hey there! Watch out! Where'd that come from? Cha! Ha! Ha! Hiya! Watch out! Ooh! Ow! Watch out! A proper send-off! From the Spinolith?
Through me, justice is served. You stand condemned. Guilty. Your penance is due. My judgment has failed.
This is bad.
Watch out! Watch out!
This isn't good.
Fire! Well, with rocks. Hey there! Ha! Now! Cha! Ha! Hiya!
Roasted.
Coming at ya! Ha ha!
This one's well done.
Opening box of Adepti tricks. Watch out! Hiya! Go. Attack! That's the way.
This one's well done.
Ha!
You need to hurry up.
Hiya!
Roasted.
Hiya! Watch out!
Comrades, they've set the ship on fire. An arson attack. Curse them. They leave us no choice but to attack. Comrades, let's make them regret it.
Attack! Watch out!
Can't run.
Coming at ya! Hiya! Hiya! Attack! That's the way. Watch out! Hiya! Hey there! Hiya! Hey there! What's your problem? Hiya! Coming at ya! Hey there! A proper send-off! From the Spinolith?
Teamwork is dreamwork!
Watch out! Nah! Hiya!
It isn't time for a break yet.
Hey there! Nah! Ha! Nah! Sacred name, fortune preserve. Ha! Watch out! Cha! Ha! Rise. Ha! Ha! Coming at ya! Ha! Ha! Nah! Cha! Nah!
No
Ha! Coming at ya!
Judgment is upon you.
my duty.
Watch out! Attack! That's the way. Ah, ha. Ah. Cha. Ah. Hey there! Ah. Yeah. Ah, ha. Ah.
Death.
We were lucky to have you here. We'd have no.
What's that you're holding? Is it the directives from Kokomi? Let Paimon see!
Yeah. Well, no, not all of them.
Are you serious?
Her Excellency always plans for every scenario. Plus, these are her general operational directives, which are more comprehensive than most. Still, we're fortunate to have them. They make sure we're prepared for every eventuality, no matter how complex.
Understanding every eventuality sounds tiring.
Captain, are you back on Watatsumi Island to lead? Her Excellency says that now is a time of peace, and that we should reduce. About half of us are still organized into task forces, so of course not everyone's happy about it. The other day, an old buddy of mine was grumbling about being.
The spirit of the resistance is alive and well, huh? Anyway, we're here because Kokomi invited us to the victory feast.
I believe Her Excellency is currently at Boro Village. There were reports of a possible disturbance over there. If I'm not mistaken, Her Excellency has person. We should probably get going ourselves. And, also, on your way over, please check in on the soldiers. I'm sensing a growing unease among them, but they used to tell me all their concerns, but whatever this is, they're keeping it hidden. I don't like it one bit. I suspect there's trouble afoot.
Sounds good. Paimon was just thinking it'd be good to see everyone again. Ready when you are.
My door may be open, but I'm still here. Don't worry. Aladdin's clear. Still here. I'm trying to whisper as best as I can. Okay, so I don't want to be doing that again, so we're gonna go over here. What? Why did you go into my account? Why did you go into my account? I was going to do that. I didn't need help with it, hun. I was gonna do that in the stream. Wait, what barrier?
My time with the Spina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying.
What barrier? Wait, do you mean the purple barrier or the blue barrier? The one with Zhongli or the one with Radiant Shotgun? Because if you're talking about the one with Radiant Shotgun, I don't care. But if you're talking about the one with Zhongli, I was kind of hoping to do that on the stream. There is a thing over here somewhere. Here it is again. Oh. And you know, that's not what I meant. I still want you to come onto my account and help me out. But only when I ask you to. If you get what I mean. Because I don't want you to end up doing something that I don't want you to do. If you get what I mean. How do I get this? Oh, look, every time I try to do something, I always come off as a jerk. I'm just gonna shut up.
Wait, aren't you Captain of Swordfish too? Oh, it is you! Oh, you have our gratitude. Watatsumi Island wouldn't have come to peace without your efforts. I wasn't with Swordfish 2, but I did see you in Tatarasuna. Oh, you really gave it to those Shogunate samurai in the fight of honor. Oh, it was quite the show. Is there anything you need from me? I'm at your service. On edge, you say? Oh, yeah. Yeah, I've noticed it, too. In fairness, the battle isn't long over, and, well, perhaps it isn't quite over for them. You know what I mean? Every single person looked death in the face that day. It's not an experience you forget in a hurry. Victory's declared, and all of a sudden, the fighting's over. But people can't just snap back into normal life again. I think things will improve, but it's gonna take some time. I don't know what else it could be, but what I do know is that as long as Her Excellency is with us, Watatsumi Island is safe. And all the more so now that you're back. Seriously, if there's ever anything you need, just say the word.
What a nice guy. Let's go ask some other people.
Peace at last. Living the dream. Don't I know you? I've definitely seen you somewhere before. Unsettled. Not that I would. We're at peace.
Huh.
Ugh, I don't understand what Her Excellency is thinking. I mean, peace talks? Give me a break. Why would she agree to that?
Exactly.
Wait, for real? You're sure of this?
Positive. Some of our guys had a run-in with a few Fatui. They caught them conspiring together.
I knew it! The Tenryo Commission are a bunch.
Shh! Keep your voice down.
Hey there! What you talking about?
Captain, you're back. Do you think we should tell the captain about what we were discussing?
No, let's not mention it.
I'm sure the captain would... welcome back to...
Her Excellency should be in the village at present.
Paimon definitely detected some hush-hush going on.
Admit it! We know you've been secretly supplying the Tenryo. I knew something would...
I'm innocent! Ha! You're as... Take him away!
Wait! Kokomi! There you are! Something's going down over here!
Your Excellency! Our surveillance shows that in his whole time...
I haven't!
That will do. Let's not let ourselves get too worked up here, shall we? Matsuda, Uchimura, I understand that you're concerned for the safety of Watatsumi Island. But before we make any decisions over whether this merchant is guilty or not, we must give him the chance to If he's guilty, of course, there will be consequences. But if he's innocent, he doesn't deserve to be falsely accused. This is Watatsumi Island. We deal in facts, not opinions. Excuse me, sir. As you know, my subordinates have some concerns surrounding your commercial activity here. Perhaps you could explain your side of the story to help me reach a verdict.
Of course, I can explain everything. I'm a trader on the island, so naturally I built up some inventory. I was planning to hold off on selling until the prices went up, but then, but then I was robbed by the Fatui. They took everything. Now, you think about that. First I lose all my inventory, then I get treated like a criminal.
And why should we believe you? So what? That doesn't... And even if they did...
What? The Tenryo Commissioner colluding with the Fatui now? This is the first I've heard of it. I suppose it is true.
What, the Tenryo Commission start colluding with the Fatui after the fighting's already finished? We met a representative of the Kujo clan recently. It doesn't seem like he'd have the time to be colluding right now. But on the way over here, we accidentally on purpose overheard some soldiers mention the exact same thing.
It has been brought to my attention, yes. We are scheduled to begin peace talks with the Tenryo Commission soon. The Kamisato clan has arranged for them to take place in a neutral location. Kujo-Sara and I will be accompanied by our guards. We will use the talks to discuss future plans in detail. But just as arrangements for the peace talks began to fall into place, I started hearing rumors of collusion between the Kujo clan and the Fatui. If that's the case, then the peace talks are likely a trap. Sir, are you quite certain that your goods were stolen by the Fatui?
Yes, it's the truth. I swear. They stole my goods and then they ran off that way. I'll bet that...
Very well. The potential, however...
Yes, of course.
Matsuda? Uchimura?
Well received, Your Excellency.
Good. Now, Traveler, Captain of Swordfish Platoon Section 2, would you join me in the investigation? Good. I look forward to seeing how you've progressed lately. I also have a few new things to teach you.
If we do find the merchant's goods in the hands of the Fatui, it'll prove he's innocent. Whatever's going on between the Fatui and the Tenryou...
This must be the Fatui camp that the merchant was talking about. From the looks of it, it used to be a Hilichurl camp. Who knows why the Fatui occupied it?
Looks pretty heavily guarded.
Not by brute force, that's for sure. Our enemy is in the light while we are in the shadows. Option 1. Take the king, and it's checkmate. The Fatui's presence in Inazuma is weak. If we strike from above and take down their leader first. Option 2. Hit them where it hurts. Over there, for example. A store of gunpowder cakes. If we manage to discreetly set the gunpowder alight without alerting them, it would deal them a devastating blow. They'd be caught completely off guard. Both their morale and option 3. Use the environment against them. We're close to the sea here, so the air is very humid. I can gather the water vapor, you add a touch of lightning, and together we can shock them into submission.
Wow.
That will depend on a surprise attack with an explosion. If we decide to take advantage... It's decided that we should take them down. Rest and rebuild! allow...
Attack! That's the way.
Let's move.
Where'd that come from? Hey there! Watch out! Feeling lucky? Hiya! Watch out!
Surrender!
The king is overthrown. Only the pawns remain.
Everybody stand back! Off we go!
Hold the line.
Nowhere to run! Your sins weigh upon your soul!
Miscalculated.
Watch out! Watch out! A proper send-off! From the Spina with...
Let's move.
Orders given. Orders received. Watch out!
Rest and rebuild.
Surrender!
Let's move. Shouldn't get careless.
Nowhere to run!
Have a load of this. Shouldn't get careless.
Watch out!
Excellent work.
All thanks to your genius tactics.
Actually, even the best tactics live or die on the strength of those executing them. Winning a battle takes a concerted effort from everyone involved. Victory never belongs to a single person.
Now that you mention it, Paimon did make a pretty big contribution, huh? Hey!
I must admit, I wasn't expecting to find the Fatui laying low. What's their objective?
All right. So these are the Fatui food supplies? They look a little past their best. Is this really all they had to eat? Whoa! This place is chock full of bomb-making materials. This is way too dangerous. We should tell Kokomi right away and figure out the best way to deal with it. Hey, look here! Could these belong to the merchant? There's a lot of stuff. Some of it has the Tenryou Commission emblem. Yep, this has gotta be it. Kokomi! Kokomi! We found the merchant's stuff! Look!
I see. Oh, nothing. I just zoned out for a moment. Let's see here. Yes, These are the stolen goods, all right. Food, medicine, farming tools. All essential for post-war recovery. And he was probably stockpiling them until he could make a handsome profit. By contrast, it's doubtful that the Tenryou Commission has any need of, in all likelihood.
He's hardly a saint, though, right? How could he stockpile things that people... We're not just gonna give them back to him and let him go, are we? It doesn't feel...
Don't worry. In my recently issued post-war if he had taken the time to read the decree, it's unlikely he ever would have ended up in this predicament.
Kokomi, you think of everything!
I wish that were true. Take this alleged collusion between the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui, for the low energy doesn't exactly help.
Huh?
Nothing. It's not long now until the victory feast. It'll be a race against the clock to get all of this.
Got it! First we mend the peace, then we attend the feast!
Hey there! Coming at ya! Hey there! Let's light it up! Adventure time! Watch out! I do love Spina di Rosula's logo. It was designed by my mother. Have you noticed how it's shaped like a heart?
Surrender! Nowhere to run! Surrender! run! Surrender!
My goods! You got them. Thank you, Your Excellency. And thank you, Captain. You see, I told...
I'm not so sure. You could have easily planned...
Based on the information we gathered from the Fatui camp, there's nothing to suggest he had any correspondence. Had it been the case, then knowing how the Fatui operates, they would have left some evidence of it.
But what if...
No ifs, no buts. We've recovered the goods.
Apologies.
Guess we got carried away.
Sir, I'm afraid you're getting ahead of yourself. You may be innocent of the accusations originally leveled at you, but hoarding essential goods is a crime under the temporary decree. You have already admitted to being the owner of these goods, so we are obliged to respond with appropriate measures.
Wait, Your Excellency, whose side are you on here?
I have no business taking sides. Just as merit must be recognized, mistakes must be penalized.
Wait a minute,
Well, don't just stand there. Take him away!
Your Excellency, he says all the goods belong to him, but it doesn't add up. Those of a Tenryou Commission emblem are probably his, but not the rest. Especially these ones. They're clearly for shrine use.
It seems the Fatui simply dumped all their stolen goods in one place. Leave the shrine paraphernalia to me. As for the rest, I'll leave you to sift through and try to track down the owners. I know that...
Not at all, Your Excellency. But if I may, Your Excellency, I know the peace talks are...
I understand your concern. I'll be sure to give it... I'm going to take these items back to the Sangonomiya Shrine. Why don't you come along for the walk?
I will be right back. Give me a second.
Watatsumi Island observes different customs than the rest of Inazuma. I imagine it must all seem a little alien to you. It's been a long time since I last came to this village. There's been a lot to deal with recently. Next time you visit, I'll take you to visit Watatsumi Island's old shrine. You know, the earliest shrine on Watatsumi Island was not located in Sangonomiya. It was close to the Statue of the Seven. Back then, the people of this island recognized the shogun's existence, despite not venerating her as the shogunate do. But after she struck down our protector deity, the shrine was abandoned. Relations between Watatsumi Island and the shogunate have soured ever since. Mistrust has become deep-rooted over time. I've been hoping to raise all this at the peace talks and discuss it properly. Grievances have to be let go eventually.
Your Excellency, what brings you out this way on your busy schedule? Oh my, you're looking a little worse for wear. You need to take better care of yourself, okay? All of our fates depend on you.
Thanks for your concern, but...
Your Excellency, I beg you, heed a word of advice. After all this time if we reckon...
Come on.
I know.
I appreciate your concerns. I will consider the options carefully, and be sure to proceed appropriately.
Wonderful. We're all counting on you, Your Excellency.
Oh, Your Excellency? Well, I'll be... fancy meeting you at a place like this. Do you know, my daughter's enrolled herself in the Shrine Maiden selection process this year. If she makes it into Sangonomiya, I'll be one very happy mother. You're a kind and gracious leader. She'd be in very good hands. I'm always telling my daughter that if she gets the chance to learn from Her Excellency directly, she must make the most of it. I mean, just look at Her Excellency, still so young.
Well...
Your Excellency. Boy, am I glad you're here. As you know, agricultural output has taken a pretty big hit this...
Oh,
Your Excellency!
Though, for the longer ones... Are you alright? This kind of thing is water off a duck's back for you, huh?
Your Excellency, here you are. There's been a situation. We're still waiting on the delivery of a whole batch of ceremonial items. I'm beginning to worry that they've been stolen.
Oh, we retrieved those already.
Really? That's fantastic. I sorted through all the... Also, according to the schedule, you're just in time for your meeting today on the
That's today?
Yes, the two...
I see. Oh.
Yay! The victory! Great!
want to go traveling. I don't mind where we go.
Kokomi isn't here yet. That's weird. She doesn't... How is she still... Let's go ask that soldier over there.
Are you looking for Her Excellency? I'm afraid she isn't here at the moment. I don't know where she's...
So strange.
Not necessarily. If I recall correctly, Her Excellency has made special provisions for such a scenario in her General Operational Direct... let me see. The footnote stipulates... As far as I'm concerned, you two tick all of the boxes. I keep this directive on me at all times.
Kokomi really does think of everything.
I'm loving this treasure hunt.
Are you sure this is the right place? It feels like we keep heading deeper into the middle of nowhere. Hey, doesn't that tree look like the one she described in the directive? It looks like there's a way in over there. Let's take a look.
Paimon, I'm not even near where I need to be. Shut up. Oh God.
Kokomi! So this is where you ran off to.
I apologize. I'm not...
You got sick?
No. It's nothing like that. It's...
You run on energy?
No. It's just a figure of... You noticed? To be honest, I'm not really cut out to be a leader. At first, my dream was constantly communicating with people, trying to retain their morale. You're somehow supposed to make people but because of my bloodline. I was always so... Whenever I feel overwhelmed, I come here to just lose myself in a book and relax for a while. Don't worry, it doesn't affect my work. I handed over preparations for the victory feast to someone else. I have to make a speech tonight. And I mustn't give the troops any reason to suspect that something could be wrong. This peace was hard won, and I want them to...
Is there anything we can do to help?
I should be feeling energized again soon if I hold off on work for a little longer. I was reading a book last time I was here, but... I only got about halfway through.
We'll find it for you, and then we'll read it out to you.
You do that for me? I'm really lucky you came back to Watatsumi Island.
Whoa! Look, so does Kokomi make time to deal with Sangonomiya events? This is a lot of work for one person. Let's track down that book and... Hey, look! Could this be the book she wanted? Swordfish Captain came back today. energy plus 4.
That's just, give it here.
Guess that was the wrong one. It's gotta be this one, right? Look, there's even a bookmark. None of the other books have one. Ooh, it's pretty well, let's take it up. Kokomi, is this the book you wanted?
I'm not sure. Yes.
Kokomi? Oh no, she's fallen asleep. Tonight's the victory feast. Not to mention, you sure that's a good idea? She does look pretty exhausted.
Avoid disaster. The war's over. Did you see?
Yep, you've been out for ages.
I can't believe it got so... Thank you. Well, we better get ourselves...
Woohoo! Kokomi's back!
It looks like everything's in place for the feast.
Oh, how much energy will that take?
Don't worry, I've got plenty. Thanks to you two, I recovered more quickly than usual.
That's great! We'll be rooting for you.
Welcome, everyone. Today is the day that we celebrate our victory. Recently, our war with the Shogun's army came to an end, and we finally saw the abolition of the vision. None of us can know what the Inazuma of the future will look like. But tomorrow, thank you all for your valiant efforts throughout. This feast is held in... Tonight seems to have gone off without it. People tend to be more open when they're in a good mood. Could I ask you to go around and see what information I still have, and I'm
Okay, sure.
Watatsumi Island. Recently, well, the biggest during the hostility. When the catch was, we'd go to bed. I hear you're...
Oh!
Come on.
Okay.
Hey there! Care for some fruit and vegetables? Nature's remedy when you overdo the barbecue. Are you referring to the thing about the Tenryou Commission and the Fatui? I've heard rumors. It's funny you should say that he's been acting... It's a miracle. Sorry,
Sounds promising.
Huh? You actually came back?
Nuh-uh! We would never run from a fight.
Is that so? Do you remember what the most important... You got that right? So I'm gonna put you... I'll answer your question.
What do you think?
What's...
You're a strong fighter. You really do have a warrior's will. Then maybe, Captain, comrade, we made it up.
What? What the heck are you—
Yes, that peace talks was to stop the we are the we can't trust. Surely you agree.
His point does— Yeah! Are you serious?
Don't take that. For the sake of— You'd have me just put— Every time I guess you're not one of us. Well, whatever.
Too late? Darn. What are we gonna— The whole thing about the Tenryo they wanted the—
I see. I'm fine. Don't worry. This is my fault. If only I think I understand what goes in me. The talks don't begin until tomorrow. I highly suspect that—
Well, that's no good.
That won't work. Firstly, the act of bringing a new team of guards to a neutral negotiation, it would almost certainly— Not to mention—
Sounds like a really—
Don't let it worry you. These soldiers cross— Let's meet here again. Here. These are some directives I wrote last night. I took the liberty.
Whoa, this is huge! Let's see. Wow, there are so many!
Glad to hear it. These peace talks are quite exceptional. It is a major step forward both for Watatsumi Island and the Shogunate. But any amount of dissatisfaction within our ranks weakens our negotiating position. We will have to work all the harder if we want these talks to be a success. As the Divine Priestess of Watatsumi Island, this responsibility is, of course, mine to shoulder. But would you be willing to lend me a hand? Excellent. Okay, time to head off.
Quick, let's pack it up.
Adventure time! Off we go! Adventure time! Adventure time! Now that's what I call treasure!
Hey there! Coming at ya! Cha!
It's been a while, Kujo-Sara.
Yes, where you dealt my forces quite the devastating blow. But before we go any further, what are you doing here?
That's right. She's here to bear witness to the proceedings. She experienced the war between us firsthand and has made an enormous contribution towards securing the peace we have today. I couldn't think of a more suitable candidate.
Seems reasonable. Then let's get... The first item is the Maritime Administration issue. During wartime, we restricted fishing rights for Watatsumi vessels in Narukami waters. We intend to remove these restrictions. But going forward, any of your vessels that fish in our waters will have to pay taxes in accordance with Narukami legislation in order to bring their catch back to Watatsumi.
That's fine. But if they're paying taxes, they should also be entitled to protection from the Tenryou Commission, while any losses they sustain due to issues of public security will need to be compensated by the Tenryou Commission.
Accepted. Let's add that to the peace treaty. I can assure you that your vessels will be quite safe in our hands.
Negotiations seem to be going pretty smooth.
The next item has to do with the movement of people and military authority. In the past, our people have been subjected to lengthy interrogations on arrival in Watatsumi, and the same has been true for your people on arrival to Narukami. Economic cooperation between our islands has suffered greatly as a consequence. Few merchants are now willing to engage in inter-island commerce. Since the war is now over, I propose that we have the Yashiro Commission appoint a business council to oversee trade between our two islands.
The problem there is that trade is a reciprocal affair. We'll need to involve merchants from both sides in this process if it is to succeed. We cannot give the Yashiro Commission full authority.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but isn't Watatsumi Island facing severe shortages of many essential goods at the moment? Having the Yashiro Commission organize everything centrally would work in your...
True, we're experiencing some shortages, but we will recover in due course. Not to mention that your proposal would require some...
Let's leave that aside for now, then. On to the military question. Watatsumi Island's forces will need to come back under the jurisdiction of the Tenryou Commission.
That just isn't feasible. Not in the short term, at least.
With all due respect, feasibility doesn't come into it.
You Kujo scum! Colluding with the Fatui isn't low enough for you all. Comrades, never trust the Kujo! Let's get them!
Protect Madame Kujo!
Number 16. No, wait. 67? Or is it 73? Which one is it?
The last one. But hold off for the moment. Stand down, Tadakatsu! The situation has changed. Please stand by for further order. Rest assured, I am fully aware... Madam Kujo, this is rather serious. I believe you owe Watatsumi Island an explanation.
Excuse me for a moment. Nobody makes another move. You two, here, now! Speak! Collusion with the Fatui? Is this true?
I wouldn't exactly call it collusion, as...
We were approached by a few Fatui. They mentioned a potential... At the time, I felt like we could give it a try. After all, there'd be nothing to lose.
But we were extremely careful. We didn't agree to anything. We just said they could maybe start by heading to Watatsumi Island and stirring things up a little. With respect, ma'am.
That's enough. When we return, there will be consequences. Might I remind you that this is the Fatui? Have you completely forgotten what they did to us? You should be having no interaction with them whatsoever, let alone entertaining offers of cooperation. So, what did they want out of it?
The Fatui's main forces have already left Inazuma. The few who approached us seemed like they wanted to settle a score for their boss.
Oh, her subordinates. So they're out for revenge. They want to keep Inazuma in a state of turmoil. One day, I will hunt them down. Every last one. We bear responsibility for this issue. My sincere apologies. I have my own negligence to blame for this state of affairs. Please, grant us another chance to continue the peace talks.
But of course, Madam Kujo, I have every confidence in your ability to resolve this situation. For the time being, however, there is evidently some discord within the Tenryou Commission's ranks. I would therefore not feel comfortable releasing Watatsumi Island's forces into your command at this time.
It seems that I must acquiesce. I will lay this issue aside for now. but we shall revisit it as soon as the Tenryou Commission has resolved our internal issues. As for the trade issues we raised, I will discuss options with the Yashiro Commission and make sure both sides have ample participation in the final arrangement.
Seems like Kujo Sara's on the defensive now. These negotiations should be smooth sailing from here on out.
I never knew the grand strategist of Watatsumi Island was a skilled negotiator, as well as a formidable commander. I hope that when we meet again, we can continue these sit-down discussions. I think we can leave things there for today.
I should inform you that we took out a Fatui camp recently. I suspect that before long, they will attempt to re-establish contact with your people in the hope of procuring some assistance. I recommend you say and do nothing on the matter for the time being.
I will bear this in mind. I shall take my leave now. Until we...
Your Excellency, we...
Let's discuss it after we get back.
Ooh, somebody's in trouble. Sorry, that's the moment I had to.
Your Excellency, you knew?
I have already been informed on the reasons for your actions. You believe the Tenryou Commission to be untrustworthy and sought to sabotage the peace talks and reignite the war. Fortunately, the end result exposed and thwarted a secret Tenryou Commission plot. Yet, this was purely incidental, and the end certainly did not justify your means.
But Your Excellency, so many comrades have sacrificed themselves in the line of duty. I want to keep fighting.
I understand your sentiments. During the war, there were the use on Watatsumi Island. I understand. It was largely an...
It's not your fault, either way. We are...
Very well. Then I hereby declare... that as of today, I am founding a new secret corps of the army. This division will be responsible for keeping Watatsumi Island safe and secure. Neutral, you and your comrades will all be welcome to join. But be warned, the training will be grueling. Perseverance and...
Your Excellency...
I have concluded it is right that I don't want to hear from any of you... All right, and if there is...
Yes, ma'am. From now on, we will focus on our training. Thank you for this opportunity, Your Excellency. We'll report to General Goro right away.
I think that's finally everything in hand. I can feel my energy levels starting to drop. Meet you back at the hideout for some rest?
With General Goro around, even on the front lines, nothing bad will happen.
My time with Espina has taught me that carrying an unreliable weapon is worse than not carrying one at all.
Thank you for everything. With your help, peace has been restored on Watatsumi Island once more. Recovering. Slowly, but surely. I should be raring to go before too long. Today was a reminder that I don't cope well in situations with lots of people. I've improved, but I still get... I think I might get Goro to handle the negotiations next time. Do you think so? To be honest, I'm still a long way off what's expected of a divine priestess. In the past, I was concerned only with winning the war, restoring peace, and making sure everyone could live a happy life. But I realize now that wasn't... I have a long way to go. But that's okay. If I can... In short, I've still got some maturing to do.
Futile!
Wealth is the foundation on which civilization is built.